Here's one of my favorite tunes off of one of my favorite records of all time. It's called Little Girl, and it's off of John Mayall and the Blues Breakers featuring Eric Clapton. And I wanted to give this tune because it's the British blues take on classic blues ideas, and it's all riff-based, and it's cool, and the verse starts on the 4 chord, which is C. So we're going to start the whole song kind of on the 5 chord. Right, so it's a G blues really. So we've got this D, which would be your 5 chord. So it kind of turns it around. The vocals start on the 4 chord, although it is a 12-bar blues. So it's pretty interesting in that sense. So the main riff will involve this tune. So we've got. So I'm sliding up to a C, just going up to the D really, just to kind of make it sound cooler. F. Okay, now that really key thing going on here. We have this flat 7 in the key of G, which is the F. We want to bend that a little bit. So we've got, as opposed to, not nearly as cool. You add that little bend. Really nice, right? Okay, so here we're going to do like flat finger everything. So it's G. And I'm going to bar my first finger and grab the 3rd fret of the 2nd and the 3rd string, which is a B flat and a D, to the E and the C with the 3rd finger. Now watch. That's a little tricky. I pull that down. I can't bend it upwards. Whatever works for you, I pull those notes down. Pull off to the 1st finger here. Okay, that's the end of that phrase. So we've got. Now, there was another reason why I showed you this song is one, like I said, I love it, but that's a great lick. You can use it anywhere. So we've got. That's probably the trickiest part because we're mixing a major and minor pentatonic scale. And then fingering-wise, it's a little tricky, and the line is a little longer. So the line all together. Great line. That little lick there. So here, D to E, up to an F bend. Then D to E again. Now B flat to B to the G. Right? Then F, G. So put that together. Now here. So I'm going to slide into this B and D from a half step below. Flatten out my 3rd finger on the 5th fret, those same 2 strings. Back down. Okay, so. Okay. Then we go to, that's the intro of the tune. The C chord, where it starts coming with the vocals. That's pretty hip. I love that line. So I have a C, sliding up to E, to a G. So we just outlined a C chord, C, E, G, and B flat makes it a C7 chord. So if you look at what we're playing, it's a C7 arpeggio, like I said. And then we go back down to the line. So now my 5 chord. So really, the song starts in the end, right, in the turnaround. So if you've got the beginning lick, you have the whole thing. So like I said, I chose this tune because it's great, and I wanted to introduce you to that record, John Mayall and the Blues Breakers, featuring Eric Clapton, if you don't know it. But there's a lot of things I learned from the song that I use elsewhere. Like, I had never done before on a blues. First I heard this, I was like, wow, that's really cool. So I did it on C. I could do it on G. Go on to my D. Right? So that little lick opened up a whole new way of approaching some rhythm guitar stuff. Also this. Just great guitar line to know. You can use that anywhere. It doesn't have to be in a song. So you can take a lot away from this. And of course, this is a rhythm course, but the guitar solos in that record are some of the best of all time.